Hello, 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 and welcome. This is still Self Love September. So, we are going to be talking about how to encourage yourself today. And with that, I am Rashida Green. I am the founder and CEO of Get Right Coaching and the host of this wonderful community, Mompreneur HQ, where we help moms to start, grow, and scale home based virtual businesses so that they can build the life of their dreams without neglecting themselves or their families in the process. And we do that through coaching, content, and community. So if you're a part of this community, thank you for joining us today. And we look forward to being able to reach and impact or empower mom entrepreneurs everywhere. So empower mom entrepreneurs everywhere. That's what we strive to do at the Mompreneur Q. And we've just come off of a giveaway, the Freedom Day giveaway. So we may have some new people in our community. Hello. And if you are joining me live, make sure you put in the comments hashtag live so that I know that you are here with us live. And if you're watching the replay, no biggie, hashtag replay so that I know that you caught up with us in this um, episode of Mom Live. All right, so encourage yourself. Today we have 10 affirmations to help you to overcome your limiting beliefs. So, limiting beliefs are those things that keep us from doing what we feel like we have been called to do, feel like we need to do, and even some things that we know we should be doing. But our limiting beliefs hold us back and make us feel like that we shouldn't be doing it or we can't do it. And a lot of times it is just our brain trying to help us out, right? Help us to trying to protect us so that if there's something new, oh, don't try it, or that fear comes in because now you need to protect yourself from failing at that new thing, or you know going after something that you really want, and then that fear comes in that says, no, don't do that, you're good right where you are. So those are some of those limiting beliefs. You know what, there's even a such thing as a limited money belief, like $1 million. Who makes $1 million a year? Who makes $100,000 a year? That's like impossible. In truth, it's not. But sometimes subconsciously, our mind tells us that we can't have that type of money. That $100,000 a year or $100,000 a month, that's for somebody else. That's not me. So one of the things that one of the things that we tell ourselves about money also is that we used to hear terms like money is the root of all evil. um and that's not true, but having that in our minds, growing up or being told that, we sometimes think subconsciously that money is the root of all evil. I am not supposed to have this much money. I'm not supposed to earn this much money. I'm not supposed to keep this much money in the bank. I'm not supposed to spend this much money on myself. And so we keep ourselves back from doing things, whether that be splurging on ourselves or buying a particular car because we think that's too showy or that's just too much. I don't want anybody to think that I have a lot of money or whatever the case may be. These are the things that your mind tells you that are limiting beliefs. And so in this month of Self-Love September, we want to talk about how to um, defeat those limiting beliefs in our head by using affirmations. These are positive statements. Um, you may have heard them, I am statements. She's like, I am smart, I am beautiful, I am, right? Those are positive statements that help you to rewire your brain to get those negative thoughts out of your head and now replace them with positive thoughts. And if you do it enough times, Your whole personality may be inspired by these affirmations, so that now you respond to things differently, you act differently. And some people might even say, oh, now you acting funny, you acting strange, you acting weird. Why are you so happy all the time? Or why are you so positive? Well, listen, I'd rather be positive and have somebody talk about me than to be negative and to have somebody still talking about me, right? So that's what we're going to be talking about, those affirmations to help you to overcome those limiting beliefs. Because believe it or not, some people might think, well, what does this have to do with business coaching? It has a lot to do with business coaching, because who you are and how you show up to the world is going to affect how your business grows or not, right? So if you are someone who is not self-confident, if you are always um, sabotaging your own work, if you're always negative nanny, you know, the universe, the world, the karma, or God, whomever it is that you would say, hears that. And if you don't believe in yourself, who's going to believe for you? Right? So you have to believe in yourself and in your abilities and your capabilities in order to be able to grow a thriving business. If you don't trust yourself to do the work, if you don't believe that the work that you're doing is satisfactory, forget satisfactory, is good, like it's worth every penny, then that's going to relay in the communication that you put out in your social media marketing, how you speak to people, even if you're doing podcasts and whatever PR that you're doing for your business, that's going to come off, especially if it's in person. Like people can really feel you in person. But then there's also the words and the language that you use in your copy. If it's not confident, if you're not confident, if you don't believe in yourself and your abilities and your products and services that you're offering, no one else will. So here at Mompreneur HQ, we like to talk about this is a community where you'll find your BFFs. And BFFs for me is not only just your best friends forever, right? But it's also an acronym for business, family, finances, and self care. Those are our core values for a holistic approach to mom entrepreneurship and how we do business coaching over here. And so, with that, self care is part of you as a mom entrepreneur, it's part of you as a woman, as an and as a business owner, right? So that's why we talk about these different topics for those of you who may be new and are like, wait a minute, I thought this was a business coaching group. Why is she talking about self-care? Well, now you know, BFFs. That's what we talk about. All right, so let's get into it. Affirmations are a wonderful way of taking a limiting belief and destroying it. And this leaves room for new and empowering beliefs to enter your mind and create a powerful mindset. I'm going to share 10 affirmations to help you encourage yourself when limiting beliefs creep up on you, right? I want you to write them down and read each one aloud at least 20 times. So, I believe it's in our intro where we tell you grab your paper and your pen and get ready to write these things down, because we want you to be able to know what's going on after this um, episode is done. We want you to be able to leave knowing that you have the capability, that you have a tool or resource to be able to help you through in those times when you may be struggling. So if you are ready, I want you to put hashtag ready in the comments, because I'm going to be giving you 10 affirmations to help you to encourage yourself through those tough times when those um, limiting beliefs try to hold you down or keep you back from moving forward and reaching up. All right. If you're ready, hashtag ready in the comments. All right. So just so that you know, when you're writing these affirmations down in a notebook or journal, it helps to make a connection in the subconscious mind. These beliefs can be installed into the back of your brain, and then just start to um, become a part of who you are. And like I said, it replaces your old thoughts with these new thoughts. And if it's very helpful if you repeat them out loud and with conviction, right? Because if you believe in them as if they were the air that you breathe, that you needed to nourish your body, then you will be more inclined to make those daily changes towards those affirmations and to have those beliefs change for your life. All right. Are you ready? Because if you're ready, I'm ready. All right. I see some people ready. Who's ready out there? Let me see. All right. Good seeing you. Okay. So now, if you are ready, our first affirmation is I am making a positive impact on others due to my empowering beliefs. We all have a place in the world and should share our gifts with others. Don't keep it to yourself. When you have empowering beliefs, you can help your family and your friends if they have a negative mindset. You can help turn that thing around. You have the ability to coach others and make a difference in their lives by just believing that you are making a positive impact on others due to your empowering beliefs. Number two, I give myself the care and attention I need to grow. That's right. This is Self Care September. I keep telling you, and you have to take care of yourself. Pay close attention to your mindset because a lot of times, like I said previously, we think self care is manicure, pedicure, spa, treatment. But your mind, taking care of your mind is just as much self care as taking care of your body. And you don't want to speak in negative terms about yourself or others. Daily monitoring of how you feel, how you think, and how you make small adjustments will keep your mindset in an empowered state. Number three, I am grateful for the people in my life who help to empower me to be the best I can be. Just as you are here with your gift to help others, you should also be open to the gifts that others bring to you. Now, I know for some of us, I am a giver. I give, 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 give. But when it comes to getting, I'm like, oh, no, thank you. That's okay. I'm all right. Right. And we can't be like that. We have to be able to receive because um, giving and receiving is the way of sowing and reaping, right? Whatever you give out, you're going to get back. That's the way of karma, it comes back around. We do a rotation around the sun, it comes back. So just as you help others, you want to be open to receiving gifts from others. You listen and adapt the gold nuggets that you hear into your positive mindset. Positivity. We want to stay positive. And those who give to you, make sure that you receive in love and make sure it's positive. Because some people like to dump and run. Like they like to leave all their trash and garbage on you. And then now you're stuck holding these raw emotions and feeling just down. But you want to make sure that your environment is, I'm skipping on my I am statement. So let me just not talk about that right now. But yes, be receptive of the gifts that people are giving to you. All right, our next one. I always know where I am going and how I will get there. Now, listen, that might be a struggle, right? Because a lot of times we don't know, but you have a plan of where you want to be with your life and you write it out and you write out the actions that it's going to take to get there. And then guess what? There's no confusion as to who you are or what your life will be because you have determined by writing it down, by writing down what it is that you want, writing down those action steps, and then moving towards that goal by taking those action steps. Yes, there may be some bumps in the road, there may be some distractions, but when I say I always know where I am going and how I will get there, I'm not saying that it's going to be easy peasy. I'm just saying know where you're going, have a plan for your life and how you're going to get there. And As it would have it, if you believe and if you take those necessary steps, more than likely you will get there. Okay. Next, I listen to my mind and body. I know what they need to be the best. I listen to my mind and body. I know what they need to be the best. You have to fuel your body, yourself properly. This means, I wish I had a piece, wish I had something to show you, but I have been on these Cadbury chocolate fruit and nut bars for the past week and a half as if I'm supposed to be eating that. I know that ain't good for me, but it's so good. It's so good. Anyway, but we have to avoid junk food, right? We have to eat nutritious. I'm not saying that you don't eat what you love. I'm not saying that you can't do that. What I'm saying is that you want to have a balance, right? Of what it is that you're intaking into your body. Make sure that you're hydrating properly. Avoid these foods that are toxic for your body. And guess what? Avoid toxic people. Avoid toxic situations. Okay. So food is not the only thing that could be toxic for you. People can be too. And that's what I meant by I was getting ahead of myself about how some people like to dump and run. There are some people who are just not ready to go where you're going. Right. And sometimes you have to leave those people. And if there are people who are constantly giving you negativity, you have to love them, especially with their family. You can't get rid of family, their family, but you may need to love them from afar. So you want to definitely avoid toxic food, toxic people, toxic situations, and try to always read something positive. Because, if you're watching the news, mm-mm, mm-mm. Anyway, always read positive books if you can, and watch empowering television rather than this stuff that's out there that will have your mind going, oh my gosh. I had a friend talk about how she used to always watch Snapped, you know, and yeah, it might be television, it might be entertaining and things like that, but hey, sometimes it's rough and it can get into the back of your mind and weigh on you and weigh on your subconscious and sometimes make you anxious about things because you're like, oh my gosh, what's coming? Wasn't it? And you start seeing clues that of things that are not there because you thought you remember these clues from the TV show. You was like, they should have saw that coming. Right. So, that type of negativity, we're definitely going to have to try to clear our minds of that by just changing what we do, changing our habits, changing what we watch, changing how much we watch TV and how much we're on social media and who we're around and what we're talking about. That I listen to my body. I listen to my mind and my body. I know what they need to be the best. And toxicity in any level is not the best. All right. So we're moving right along. And love and kindness flows off me in gentle waves, and I get the same return to me from others. Love and kindness flows off me in gentle waves, and I get the same return to me from others. What you put out, we talked about this, right? What you put out, you get back in return. The universe sees how you act and speak, and it looks for people to enter into your life that will reciprocate. So, what you give is what you get. If you're giving love, that's not to say that people are not going to try to walk over you, use you up, and just discard you. Not to say that, but just keep on giving love and kindness, and it will come back to you. I can do anything, be anything that I so desire. If that's another powerful um, affirmation, because there is truth to that. I believe there is a quote out there. It's, what you believe you will achieve. Or another one is, if you believe, what is it? If you believe you'll fail, you will. If you believe you'll succeed, you will. right? So it just depends on your perspective and how what it is that you really believe. So if you believe that you can do anything, then you can do anything. If you believe that you can be anything, you can be anything. And I think about the Special Olympics and people with disabilities, or people with I don't want to say dismemberment, but with that are missing limbs, who still play basketball better than folks who play basketball, get paid to play basketball, and who are able to do these, what we would say, miraculous things, right? When truly it's because they believe they can, that they are able to do these things. They are not limited by what their physical is. They're not, thank you. Um, they're not limited to by what their physical capabilities are. They said, you know what, I believe I can out run so and so, I can out dance so and so, or I can out play so and they do it, right? Thank you, Taniqua, for joining us live. And I'm glad we're able to share these affirmations. Okay, so I can do anything and be anything that I so desire. Because if you understand, there are no limits other than the ones that you used to place on yourself. And I say used to as in past tense, because as of now, as of hearing this affirmation, you are already planning to do whatever it is that you want to do, that you desire to do, right? We are no longer going to limit ourselves. You have the creativity, the grit, and determination to go out and live the life of your dreams. That's what I say in my that's what I say when I say I help people. I want to help moms to live the life of their dreams, because there are times when we sit there and I'm going to speak for myself. There were times when I was lost in all of my identities, right? I'm a wife. I'm a ministry leader. I'm mom. But what happened to Rashida? I had dreams. I had desires, and I stopped working and had my daughter, and I didn't go back into the workforce. I was home taking care of my daughter, taking care of my husband, doing wifely duties, church duties. But the things that I wanted to do, I kind of didn't do, right? I just kind of disappeared into the room, where whatever room it was, because when I walked into the room with my baby, it was like, oh, look how cute. It wasn't, hi Rashida, it was, look at her. And if I went somewhere without my husband, it was, where's your husband? And I kind of became invisible. And so that is one of the reasons why I decided to um go into business coaching specifically for mom entrepreneurs, because I was there. I knew what it was to be by myself, not knowing what to do with myself, because my identities had been wrapped in everyone else for so long, that I needed to have a support system for me as mom entrepreneur, as an entrepreneur. And and I looked around and I didn't have that, because I didn't have a lot of immediate friends who were entrepreneurs. So going into business and not having full support of family and friends, it just became a little lonely. And that deals with your psyche and your mentality, and you think, oh well, maybe this business is not for me, or maybe I shouldn't be doing this, because you feel like, oh, I'm just it's just me and nobody else really understands. And so one of the things that we talk about also is building up your circle, your support circle, those people who are around you. And that's what I want this community to be. So if you're part of this community, definitely start building up your support circle, those who are mom entrepreneurs just like you, who may be dealing with the same type of struggles that you may be struggling with in business and as a parent, right? But being able to just live out your dreams, the way that you want to live out your dreams, without the limiting belief that I can't because I'm a mom. I can't because I'm a stay-at-home mom. Or I can't because, I have so many pickups and drop-off between soccer and dance that I just don't have time for myself. No, no, no. We're going to make time for ourselves, okay? This is self-care, self-love September. We are definitely learning and doing, because we can do anything and be anything that we desire and live the life of our dreams. All right. Another affirmation: every part of me vibrates with energy and health as I focus on self care. See, right back there, self care. You do the special things that bring peace to your body and then allow you to go out into the world shining like a bright light. This means taking those special baths, having massages, making sure to have time for yoga or meditation or that reading that special book or just going outside for a walk. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself. And another and our final one is I am wonderful at communication. And everyone knows exactly what I stand for. You have mastered the ability to say no when necessary. And your calm, assertive manner makes people respect you. You have the confidence to say what you believe in, which means the people around you are not confused by mixed messages, right? Because you are wonderful at communication and everyone knows exactly what you stand for. And I said that slowly because I have to repeat that to myself. Yes, Anikwa. No is a complete sentence, but we have to really get into the habit of setting those boundaries and communicating effectively so that there is no confusion and or mixed messages when it comes to speaking and getting things done, right? Because a lot of times I get in trouble because I think that my husband has like this mental telepathy where he just knows what I'm thinking, or that face should tell him exactly what my thoughts are, right? I'm like, you know what that face is, right? No, no, I don't. I need you to communicate that. And that's part of being in marriage also, being able to have those conversations, and even as tough as they may be, because just doing uh, the facial expressions or just not speaking at all or, throwing hints is ineffective communication. So this one, I am wonderful at communication, and everyone knows exactly what I stand for because I'm going to verbally communicate it. And I did skip one. The last one is actually I am open to guidance and feedback from those who love and support me. You love to help people. I do too. And in return, you open yourself to heartfelt guidance that will help you grow. Listen, there are people out there who want to help you. The support of others means the world to you, and you look for any opportunity to support others. So we want people to help us. We want support, and that just segs into what we're working on this month. So for the next month. For next month, I am doing a Slay Your Sales intensive on how to avoid the holiday sales slump with a winning promotional plan. So if you want to call in more cash in Q4, that's right, we're already in Q4 in 2022, then you need to be in this intensive. It's going to be for 4 weeks in October, every Thursday at 6 p.m. in October. And it is for a holiday promotion planner so that when the end of October comes and November starts, you are not trying to figure out what promotions you're doing for the holidays. You will already have a promotional plan. When I say a promotional plan, we're talking about actually having your offer together. You're going to know you're going to do an inventory of all your offers and all your anything that you're looking to sell. If you don't have anything to sell, we can actually work on that during the course of the 4 weeks. You're going to know what to promote, how to promote it, when to promote it. So if you're going to do before Black Friday, or if you're going to do Cyber Monday deals, you're going to have a promotional plan to offer your products already done in October. We're going to meet monthly. It is a self-paced, so you can actually work through the program yourself, and then show up for the Q&As on each Thursday of October. Those Q&As are open for you to ask questions, talk about your progress, to get ideas, to bounce ideas off of other people in the group, as well as even test out some of your language, right? So if you have a landing page you want us to check out and give our honest feedback and opinion, you can show up to our Thursday session to get that. If you have questions, if you need help with something, that will be our Thursday sessions. But you will have a Facebook group to be able to communicate with other people in the group and get your questions answered right away. So that is an opportunity that you don't want to miss. I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the group, and at Slay Your Sales is at mompreneur.hq.com/SYSI. That's Slay Your Sales Intensive. And it's your turn to make the most out of the most wonderful time of year. That's right. This Q4 is the biggest income producing quarter in most business cycles. So if you want to get in on it, where you can actually plan out your promotions, get support, help, and coaching, as well as a community of people who are willing to look at your sales pages and so forth, then join us. I will put the link in the comments field. It is on the screen now, but I definitely want you to go check out the link in the comments and join us. October, slay your sales. Let's get it, because Black Friday is going to be here any second. And rather than wait to the last minute and then say, oh, never mind, it's too late, and miss out on holiday income, I suggest you just go ahead and get this. We have a lot of bonuses. If you're on the mailing list, definitely check your email, because the mailing list got access to some pretty good bonuses. I'm not even going to tell you, go check your email. And if you're not on the email list, make sure that you give me your email so that we can get you in there. All right. Thank you so much. I do hope that you were able to write down those 10 affirmations to overcoming your limiting beliefs. If not, just go back and do hashtag replay, watch it, write it down, and get those put on a sticky, put on your laptop screen, put on your bathroom mirror, wherever, and just tell yourself that I am, those positive I am statements to affirm who you are, what you believe, and what you stand for. All right. Thank you so much for joining us on today's Mom Live. I'm Rashida Green signing out. Until next time. Looks like I'm still here. Bear with me. I guess y'all just get some extra time. Thank you again for joining me, Taniqua. I appreciate you showing up live. And I am dropping in that information. Let's see. All right. Y'all have a great day.